Hey, you guys, have you ever thought about the fact that we are living in a transformational age? It's like when Galileo rediscovered that the earth was round, earth shattering. But if you were not in astrology, astronomy, travel, math, maybe it didn't really affect your day-to-day life. That's how we are now. We've made such tremendous strides in science and information technology, even spirituality. And for most of us, it doesn't translate into our day-to-day lives. And so we end up living small. For example, think about the fact that we know that consciousness survives death. Should mean that there's no fear of death, right? We know that energy creates everything, and that energy is intelligent and it responds to thought. Think about the implications of that for your health or the things that you want. And yet we're still slaves to kinds of distractions. I live in the country, and I recently went to the city to go to a movie, and I saw all these stores that I don't typically see all the time. And I'm just like, oh my God, there's all this stuff. I could get this and I can get that. Let me go here, let me go there. And I went into a store, bought some stuff I didn't need. Everything was so shiny and distracting me and and I went and I looked, I was looking for a drum, and they had just so much stuff. And I found myself going, I want. And then my feet came back on the ground. And I had to get out of there because it was way overstimulating, but it's easy to get sucked up in that. And what I want you to experience is the power of your mind. I want you to know how easy it is to create change. And in order for you to do that, I want you to have an experience. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to have an event periodically where I help the people to create change pretty quickly, like 10 minutes, 15 at the most, or less. All you have to do to experience that is comment down below and like the video, hit the subscribe button. And what that's going to do is notify you when I post another video. Now, the video you're looking for is the one, or the comment that you're looking for is the one that says, here's the date and here's where you're going to meet, okay? So what'll happen is on that day and time, we're gonna Zoom. You're gonna come in there, you're going to say, you're not even gonna tell me what the problem is, because I don't need to know. I don't wanna know, because that's gonna put you in your head, and we're trying to get you out of your head. Gonna see how our world really is symbolic and metaphorical. And if you work with it in that way, change is possible instantaneously. That's what I want you to experience. So I have some things to make that run smoother, okay? On a scale of 0 to 10, I want you to bring me a problem that's like a 5. Why? Because I want to get it done in 10 minutes or less, 15 at the most. I'm not trying to cure your whole life. I'm just trying to give you an idea that this is possible. So let's go for something that's super doable. Can I do something that's a 10? Sure, it just may take longer. And that's not what we're trying to do. Other thing I want you to do is to listen to what I ask you to do and give me only that. I don't want your story. The point is to show you that the story is irrelevant. It doesn't matter what your story is. I can't do this because of that, blah, blah, blah. Everything's possible. So we're not going to tell me the story. We're just going to knock it out. Okay. And I might say, repeat what I want you to do. So sometimes I'll ask people to do something and they just start going off on la, 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 but that's not what I asked you to do. So if you do what I tell you to do, it'll be super fast, super easy. You'll leave something behind, open up a pathway, and it'll be great very quickly. Now, this is going to be recorded, and what I ask from you in return is that I can play the highlights. Since you're not telling your story, not telling your business, really it's going to be a video of your success story. So if you're interested in that, interested in seeing how we're just really not working with all the power that we have, and how easy it is to create change, and how these limitations that we put on ourselves are not real, and we could just put them down really, really quickly, give me a comment so that you can get notified when we're going to do this thing. So I'll do everybody that I can in the time that we have. If everybody keeps it to a 5 or lower, and follows the directions, that'll mean tons of people get help. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited about it and can't wait to show you how this works.